So, it's your last day at work. And on your last day at work, you bring home your box of stuff. These are your personal items. And you get back into your house and you're not sure what to do. Guess what? It's okay. Lots of people go through this emotion, and I don't want you to feel bad about this because it's a big change now. One of the things which I'm going to tell you to do is you do not have to deal with this box right this second. Deal with it in your own time, but put a time frame on it. In fact, you can put on the box a date, which is that will be the date that you absolutely have to go through the box. Until you're ready to go through it, don't go through it. If you are ready to go through it, then go through it right away. I personally went through, cleaned up all of my stuff, got rid of what I didn't need, and then it helped me to move on. Make sure that you have all the contact information for the people who you still want to keep in contact with. This is a great time to double check that because you're still probably getting emails and those sort of things. So double check that. Have you applied for your unemployment? Have you done all the things which you need to do? I don't know. Make your list. If you want to check back on my other videos about life after a layoff, you might consider doing that because there's lots of things to think about. But one of the big ones is do not let this be the end of the world. It's just a new beginning. Your emotions that you have are valid emotions, and that's okay to have them. If you need to talk to somebody at this time, please feel free to talk to somebody at this time. There are all sorts of people who you can talk to, your friends, counselors. Find somebody, whoever you feel comfortable with. But make sure that you keep going. One of the things which is going to throw you off is the whole not sure what you're going to do with your day. Here's a thought. Plan out your day just like you were going to go to your job. You can be looking for a new job, you can be doing all sorts of activities, but if you keep the same schedule, for those of you who are moving on to other jobs, it will help you from doing the whole let's lay in bed till noon and then eat bonbons and feel sorry for ourselves all day, to keep the same schedule. That way when you get your new job, which most of you will probably get a new job really soon, but once you get it, you aren't finding yourself trying to figure out how do I get back onto a schedule. Keeping a schedule is important and will also help you reduce stress. That's the next thing you have to think about. How much stress is this putting you under? If this is putting you under more stress than you can handle, once again, go talk to somebody. That's okay. You can find all sorts of places where you can find information on people to talk to, which is great. Talk to your friends, talk to your neighbors, talk to your family, whoever you feel the most comfortable with. The one thing I don't want to see you do is isolate yourself from people. Isolating yourself is not the answer right now. You might feel retreating, being separated, and just leaving everybody alone is the best idea, but it might not be the best idea for you. Remember, the people who you've left behind or who are still there, they're still going to miss you, and that's going to be really hard for both of you. So it's a two-way street on this one. Those of you who've moved on and those of you who stayed, get in contact with each other, talk to each other, but not necessarily about work. Leave the work stuff behind. Now you can even do things, I don't know, talk to each other about yourselves. That's what's important. Really connect, and this is a great time to connect and find out what other things you're interested in, and you might find out that you had more in common than just work. That's okay. But you also might find out that some of the people who you were really friendly at work with, they were just work friends. That too is okay because you will find other friends. It's okay. It's a time which is a transition. Transitions can be a little rough, but they need to happen. Let it happen. I'm going to tell you right now, and you're going to get to see pictures of it, I promise. I'm going to clean my house, get my house all ready for the holidays. Because I knew this transition was going to happen, I decided I really wanted to make a break. So you're going to see a whole new me, a whole new look for everything. Because this is the time I decided it's the time for the change. If you want to go through that, change your hair, new clothes, whatever, as long as you can afford it and you have the ability to do it, go ahead and do it. Make small changes, not drastic changes. This is not necessarily the best time to make the world's greatest change. Remember, you're going through a lot of emotions, so you might want to hold off on big, huge changes unless they're to help you with your new chapter of life. Don't forget, look for those jobs, get out there, meet people. Still, do not talk badly negatively about people. Stay positive. Stay in the moment. There are lots of things which are going to happen to you which will be wonderful. Remember that. This is not the end of the world. There are lots of great things still out there. Just keep reminding yourself of that. There are great things which are about to happen. Let's let them happen. Well, I'm CM Coleman, and we're going to talk more about this journey, and we're going to talk more about some money, and I'm going to give you some cooking tips and those sort of things. But if you have questions, comments, or just things you want to get off your chest, put them in the comment section below. Remember to like or favorite this video. Also share this on social media, because there are lots of people who need to know information like this, because it is very scary to go out there and be without a job for a little while. Help them make this transition. Remember, don't abandon people. Even if you're the one who's moving on, the people who are left behind might feel abandoned. So remember that. If you are interested in keeping videos like this going, you can also do the fan funding, which is now available from the channel homepage, which will help me get more videos and be able to do better locations, that sort of thing. And also I want to interview some people to find out their perspective on that sort of thing. So, I hope you enjoyed this. Like I said, favorite, like, and share. I hope you have a great day, and I will see you soon. Once again, CM Coleman, and make yourself at home.